Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am reviewing the brand new LA Girl Pro Matte High Definition Longwear Matte Foundation. I've been dying to get my hands on it so I can review it for you guys. So if you guys want to know my thoughts on this and see a whole bunch of drugstore and high-end shade comparisons, then keep watching. Okay, so let's get started. And it's literally still sealed. I had to wait until New Zealand was stocking it. I wanted to wait and get it in store so I could swatch it and try the different tones on my skin. Like try to get an accurate color match instead of just buying it online and then not really helping anyone. So anyways, I ended up getting the shade Light Tan. Suede Light Finish Pro Matte Foundation will have you covered and shine free all day. Creamy liquid formula provides smooth and buildable coverage for both day and nighttime wear. Minimize the appearance of pores and fine lines for an even soft focused finish. This retails for $20. I think I got it for $15 because I had a birthday voucher in my email, so I was like, might as well use it. I'll do the usual shade comparisons that I always do for you guys. I got the shade Light Tan. I was hoping to get one similar to the LA Girl Pro Coverage that I have in Warm Beige. Actually, I think I'm almost out of this, which is funny because I've used it so much. I was finding it kind of hard because some of the darker shades were a bit peachy. Yeah, I thought it might be Soft Honey, but it was a bit too peach for my skin tone. And Sand, I think, was a bit too cool. So I went with Light Tan knowing that it might be a bit dark, like my skin might be a bit darker here, but tried to get the most accurate shade match as possible. So we'll start doing some shade comparisons. So that's what Light Tan looks like on me. Quite yellow. Let's do the LA Girl Pro Coverage in Warm Beige. Yeah, kind of similar. Warm Beige is a bit half a shade darker. Tiny little bit of a peach undertone. Very minimal. Okay, so we've got Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Desert Beige. This was Desert Beige. Now let's do Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation in 06 Sand Beige. I like this foundation. On this side, let's do MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC40. You guys get so mad at me when I use this because my skin does not do well. If you can tell, MAC is super yellow, which I love, but I can't wear it. Fenty Beauty 290. This is a bit, whoops, I went over the MAC. Too light, kind of ashy for me. Not ashy, yeah, it's a little neutral. Let's do NARS Sheer Glow and Syracuse. Speaking of which, I've also got the new NARS foundation that I'm going to do a review video on after this, or maybe I'll do it tomorrow actually. I love NARS, love Syracuse, but literally they say it's got a brown undertone to it, and I'm finally seeing that because before, well even now, I just used to add a really lighter concealer, like a really yellow concealer, but now I'm noticing that it's not really exactly my shade. So anyways, got the Makeup Forever Ultra HD in Y405. Get makeup on my hair? Yeah, I did. And I'll put some of that LA Girl just on top. It looks a bit darker. Can you guys see this? So like on my hand, it looks a bit darker. I'll wipe all this stuff off. Yes, I get happy when I don't have any redness from the MAC foundation. I'm gonna do one half of my face with a brush, one half with a beauty blender. We'll do the brush side first. And I'll just start by applying it. So far, I think I picked a good match for what there was, but I do think it might be a little light over here. It doesn't have a heavy scent like the LA Girl Pro Coverage, because that's the only thing I don't like about this one is that the scent is so strong. So I love that this one is a very faint scent. Get my ears. Oh my goodness, it's blended in really well. Seriously, like matte. I mean, I know it said matte, but I'm impressed. That's one half of my face with it on. I don't even use like a full amount. Maybe I'll add a little bit more. I have no preference between glass or plastic because the other one was in plastic. And I think if you're not so worried about traveling with this, then people might think that it looks cheap, which I can see why. But if you wanted to keep this, or if you wanted to travel with it, or then plastic is the best. However, this looks more expensive, looks more luxe. I think a lot of people would be happy with that packaging. However, don't travel with it or travel safe. You can still see, I guess, a little bit of darkness here. Like it still looks like my face. I can't really tell if it's pores, if I just have like little face hairs on my face, you know? So it's a full pump. I'm liking the Beauty Blender application, which is what I always say in foundation review videos. Like, it just seems to go on a lot nicer. I forgot to mention that I have dry skin, dry sensitive skin. Loving the finish. Does this look a little bit more of a demi matte side? I think it's only due to the fact that I've got water. Like, I had a damp Beauty Blender. I'm just gonna add a little bit more just to even out that coverage like I did on the other side. So far, really liking the way that this is applying, and I'm actually happy with the shade that I chose. I wouldn't actually even really need to set it, but because just knowing me, I always set, and I like that my makeup lasts longer when I set it. So I would still set with a setting powder, especially like underneath my eyes when I do concealer and things, but I'm currently loving it. I really like the finish. Like, it's very soft, and it's soft, it's smooth. I'm gonna go do the rest of my makeup and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. Oh yeah, I guess you can see compared to my neck. I'll go do the rest of my makeup and I'll come back. By the way, if you want to know for reference what time it is, it's 2:49 p.m. So I'll probably be back in an hour because the makeup look I want to do is really like full on. I'm finally back. I've got all my makeup on. It's about 4:41, so it took me almost 2 hours later because I had to film this and it was just full on. This makeup look is already up. It's my Ariana Grande No More Tears Left to Cry inspired makeup look, so if you guys want to check it out, I'll put it in my description box and also at the end of the video. This foundation was like a dream to work with, to be honest. I used the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Ginger. Went on really smoothly. The setting powder I used was Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. That went on really nice. My skin looks really good. I did have to reapply this area just because I had a situation with some black eyeshadow and I just needed to fix it. No complaints. Like, if you see this foundation, it looks amazing. And I did add some bronzer and some blush. So far, I'm loving it. That's about it. I'll probably do a check-in maybe towards the end of the night at like 9 or 10 when I've been wearing it for a few more hours, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. I probably won't... Oh, damn it. I have to keep this makeup on, don't I? Damn it. I probably will take off the lip at least because it's just glossy and I'm not a really big fan of the gloss. Can you tell? It just looks amazing. When I first applied it, I think it was about 2:45, 2:20, around the 2 p.m. mark. It is currently 10:46 p.m. Thoughts on the foundation? To be honest, I actually really do like it. I've got like some makeup on me actually, like eyeshadow. It has worn well. I do have some little creases around my mouth, but it's nothing like that would make me hate it because that stuff kind of happens already for me. I've worn it for about 8 hours in total. And it's held up quite well. I don't even know what the words are. I'm so tired. I'm a little bit quiet. It's just because I'm really tired because it's almost 11. I would definitely keep using it. I felt like it was a really good match for me right now. At first I wasn't sure, but it somehow just worked. I did mention that I have dry, sensitive skin. Now, I often, I don't want to say, this such and such foundation is only good for oily skin or only for dry skin, because honestly, it really varies. Like a oil control matte foundation, you would think it wouldn't work for my skin type, but I can get away with some of it, especially this one now. It's not, my skin doesn't feel dry, it just feels normal. So it really depends on each person's skin type. So I would recommend that, try it out. Don't just go based on one person's review. Watch a few reviews, try it out in store, get a little sample if possible, do your own research. It's definitely taken my favorite spot above the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation. My main thing was hoping that they would get rid of the scent, and they did. And this packaging is really cute, so would definitely recommend. I can finally go and take my face off. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone. You see how I'm just getting ready to go to bed? I'm so sleepy. I'm wearing the same top in my last video because actually it's a dress and I can't be bothered changing because I don't want to get makeup on it, and who really cares? I filmed it on the same day, right? No worries. I'm so tired. Yeah. Oh my goodness, how red are my eyes though. You can tell I'm really sleepy. Yeah. Got my scrunchie. Oh, you know what I did not do? I haven't made my overnight oats yet. Okay, I'm just gonna go do that.